Hello everyone, it's not my life! I will not be doing videos from 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 tomorrow all the way to December 31st. So this is my last video of the year. Solely because people are spending time with their families much more than usual because they are signing up for Christmas stuff and waiting for Santa to arrive and get their presents. Anyways, to, this life is the true history of Jesus. I'm doing Jesus solely because he was born on Christmas Day. Let's begin. And so there are voiceovers.
We count our years around him.
Many people know him. Even some people who are not Christian. Very surprising.
Will recognize an image of Jesus, the man who preached about forgiveness, talked to lepers.
He was literally the Son of God himself.
Is completely a lie and never actually happened. Here, we'll go through what history has to say about Jesus.
Many people weren't alive when Jesus was, so many people don't have accounts to where Jesus was alive or not.
Because it didn't start like that.
He wasn't actually God, he was still a son of God. I know his parents were Mary and Joseph, but it's just the same. Jesus is the Son of God.
There's nothing proving that Jesus actually existed in our history. Nothing.
There is nothing proved because everyone who wrote about Jesus' life got dumped away or rotted away before we could look at them for clues. Many people have also wondered, when was Jesus born? Many people say different things, but some people rely on either the 24th of December 3 BC or 4 BC.
All gospels, canonical or otherwise, are like a snapshot, not of Jesus, but of what people of the time thought about Jesus. Before the gospels were written,
like I said, all of those got scrapped or dumped before modern humans could look at them for clues to whether Jesus was alive or not.
The less time we get between the death of Jesus and the writing of the gospel, the more historically accurate it should be as a rule of thumb.
Well, the other three accounts are, the more likely it is to be true.
30 years after Jesus died, followed by Matthew, then Luke, and then John. The suspiciously
Mark's was the most truthful, and John's was the least truthful because Mark was the earliest account and John was the latest account. So people make a lot of gospels just to represent how famous Jesus was and how famous he is still today. He is even more famous than he was before, actually, because many people also celebrate his birth on Christmas Day too.
Worship a God without a temple. What's next? No animal sacrifices? That's bullshit. And you tell them, guys, there's this man preaching about baptism and forgiving sins down the river. I'm sure if we made a gospel
I know there are some bad bits in here, but don't worry about it.
Is he looking for disciples? He already has some, yes, but he's still looking. He has a bit of a hard time because he's preaching about the end of the world. I knew it. What's his name? I don't know. Something starting with a J. He's a new guy. Jesus, I knew you were coming. Jesus? That's not me. My name is John, the baptized person. Jesus is my disciple over here. Look, we don't really know.
I know this face isn't Jesus, but I don't know who person I was. Many people have made portraits of Jesus,
started when he got baptized
but
by John.
we also have no clue what he looked like. Maybe we'll predict him as a young man with a small beard and a small mustache.
Forgiveness. And the weird part is that the older the gospel, the less important his baptism becomes. Jesus got baptized by John, who was the one before Jesus, and who baptized people to forgive sin. No. Jesus was baptized by John, but John at least recognized that Jesus was superior. And Jesus called John the greatest man who ever
Jesus is actually great because nearly all Christians like him, and even some people who are not Christian. It's very surprising. I mean, also, I'm wearing my Christmas hat and my Christmas jumper yet again. And my helper right here is wearing his Christmas hat and Christmas jumper. Just in time for the time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Now if you sing the famous song.
But one of his most important disciples, so important that when John gets out of the picture, Jesus is the one to take his place, telling people to get baptized in this new way that John had invented, and forgiving sins like John used to do it. Kind of like the priest who forgives sins in the confessionary and trains a new priest to do the same. But that's not where
just like making
John was an apocalyptic priest.
Making a random person a pope when the current pope died in the Vatican, the smallest country in the world, under a kilometer square in size, both smallest in Europe and the world. Even though he was born in the Middle East, which the majority speaks either Israeli or Arabic, Jesus spoke English. Well, English is the second biggest language of Israel, so that might make it more likely that he was born in Israel than Palestine. Because Bethlehem is a dispute between Israel and Palestine, just like the West Bank and the entirety of Palestine at that. Same with Russia and Ukraine with Crimea. Well, many people say he was king. Some people say he wasn't, but we have several accounts that he was actually king too. We do know some stuff about Jesus, but obviously not everything. He was literally born in the BC era. Over 2,000 years ago. Holy! Wow! Sir. The Roman Empire was so big that it actually controlled some of Israel. That's why these people in current day Israel got to see Jesus just with a telescope, even though they were in the Roman Empire, which is present-day Italy, which is a long way away from Israel. You have to go through a bit of the Mediterranean to get from Israel to Italy.
Except he found out that he was just like every other failed prophet that had come before him. When he made the same.
Yep, some prophets did look like Egyptian pharaohs, even though Egypt absolutely despises Israel because Egypt supports Palestine in the ongoing Gaza war.
His death was so important that it's pivotal for all Gospels, except they don't really agree on the date, with John saying that he died the day of the Passover, and Mark, Matthew, and Luke saying that he died the
We
day after.
do.
Wait, what about the miracles?
I don't.
All that stuff.
If you know the date,
All that
I don't.
the end of the world and telling us
Write it down in the
they were
comment
gonna be
section
his
below.
witnesses, right? Well, yeah,
And
but the Gospels
he died in either year 30 or year 33 AD, which is short for Anno Domini, and BC is short for before Christ, and BC is short for before Christ era.
How about resurrecting Lazarus? Nothing on Lazarus. Nope, he didn't resurrect it that way. He did it, guys. It was so cool. The parable of the Good Samaritan?
Yep, John
It's his best parable, guys.
John was the only one who had.
And Jesus saying, "He who has not sinned has the first stone." No, not here. No, he didn't write that either. Wait, what?
None of them had the stoning of Jesus because he was so precious. Everybody loved him, and he obviously didn't deserve to be stoned.
Yes, Jesus finally kicked the merchants out of the temple during his last week. Same here. He really showed who has bossed those evil merchants, huh? Guys, he didn't kick merchants out of the temple on his last week. It was during the beginning of his ministry. That's kind of how he started it all, if anything. So, the only famous story that stayed consistent in all Gospels is Jesus acting like a radical, violent protester who was against the commercialization of the church.
He obviously wasn't. Well, according to nearly all Christians and some non-Christians, Christianity has nearly 400 million people following the religion, by the way, which is the most of any religion. Even with China's population being over a billion, still beating atheism, which according to many people isn't a religion, but just an enemy to all religions. This is so wrong. No one wanted Jesus to die. He was so kind and saved people from the sickness. Yep, different religions existed back then, like Ibanitism.
Apologetics to explain why Jesus died and how that didn't mean he couldn't save the Jews anymore. But there was one guy who came up with an explanation for why Jesus died that would stick for the next 2,000 years. Not a violent, free-thinking revolutionary like Jesus.
He obviously wasn't a villain. He was a hero because he was the Son of God himself.
Right.
Wow, sir. Yeah, I am correct. According to my helper.
Guys, we know that Jesus told all of us that he would bring the new kingdom of God, and then he died before he could do any of that. And I know that this is going to be hard to realize.
This obviously isn't his actual speech, he said. But obviously, we have no clue what he actually said because no one written any books at all. Not even in Gospels. Well, yes. Gospels obviously did write them. Like here, for example, and here. Sorry, that was a mistake.
After careful examination, Jesus was not just a prophet, but the Son of God, we decided. Wait, what? Jesus was the Son of God? Since when? What do you mean, since when? Since he died on the cross.
Many people.
had died. That's
I don't think this is true. I think many people
for the
thought
first time.
he was the Son of God right from his birth, from till the present day.
Christians thought of Jesus right after he died, and the apostles have pretty wild ideas.
But some people
They're
do
also
think
against
he
anyone
was the
else's
Son of
wild
God from
ideas,
when he died to the
telling
present
people
day.
that the only wild ideas about Jesus that were correct.
But we'll never know about that either. There's just so much stuff we don't know about Jesus, and we might never discover any of them.
We ought to write this all down to put it here. You and the rest of the
Well,
apostles write their own versions.
some people did discover them, but it's very, very, very unlikely that you'll ever hear them because most people aren't out to tell you that. But according to legends, there were some people who can tell you it because some people are over 1,000 years old. I know none of you will believe me, but like someone from Myanmar, for example, he was born in the 10th century AD and is still alive today. I know none of you will believe me, but just check Wikipedia and you'll thank me afterwards. Not the Monroe Doctrine, and not Jesus Doctrine either. I have no idea what doctrine it is. If you know the doctrine, write it down in the comment section below for me. And I'll probably thank you even. Yes, but parts of books are added into a book itself. That's why many people say that the Bible is the most confusing book of all time. It's so confusing because pieces of books were written into that book. So, books added to a book. I have no clue how that happens. And most of you won't know either. But if you do, write down why in the comment section below. Or, I forgot to say about this, the live chat just above the videos you want to watch next.
He came down to earth like his own son. So God becomes a human and roams around the earth like
well, some people say God was a human during the creation of the world, especially during the creation of Adam and Eve, the first two humans to ever exist on the planet. Well, most people say that. Some people don't believe that.
Nobody's going to allow your crazy gospel or any other of your books into the Bible. Every apostle of Jesus is long dead. Who's going to stop me? You. And that is how Jesus was retroactively fitted as being there all along in all the Bible at the last moment with the newest gospel, written well after Jesus and everyone else who knew him were long dead to solidify this.
Well, everyone has to be wrong on about something in Jesus. Just because no one wrote books about Jesus when he was alive, so no one can be right about everything at all.
That will not pass away before the end of the world. Didn't Jesus say that to the people at the time? Well, yes and no. Because many Christians today believe that everything Jesus said.
Everyone prays for Jesus. Well, not really.
That you are the generation that will not pass away before the end of the world. Every single apocalyptic Christian has agreed
Well,
for 2,000 years.
every single religion just does have a version of Jesus. Well, except for atheism, of course. They don't have a Jesus, or don't even have a God. Wow, so. And if they don't have a Jesus, then they don't have a Jesus, then they don't have a Son of God. Of course.
Let a group of disenfranchised Jews looking for a way to worship their God without a temple.
This is why everyone loves Jesus, because he protected everyone from sickness and from death even.
Instead of scattering, believed in him so much that ended up believing this was all part of the plan and writing books to justify it and propagandize Jesus as their martyr. First, as a simple prophet made by the Romans.
Some people even make photos of gospels. For God, that's how famous the gospel was or is. Yes, is.
Do you know Jesus? Because the answer is no. Nobody.
Well, many people have learned about Jesus before, so
He was nobody until he died.
you might think he is wrong, but not everyone knows about Jesus because Jesus isn't really the Son of God, of course. Jesus isn't everyone's Son of God. So, that is it for my live stream, everyone. Sorry for the inconvenience over here, so... Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe to both of my channels. This one and my other one called Assassin's Creed 2. Over there, you could see. Anyways, not forcing 5 foes. Also, I'm trying to get into 100 tips and 90,000, 94,000, but 5,000 views. I'm just 47 views away from a 5,000 goal. Anyways, no fools like 5 foes either. I'm also gonna make of my US personal life in time. Series starts from January 1st all the way to mid-March. And those will be my first videos from 2025. Except for the country ball video I'm gonna be posting on New Year's Day. So look out for first posts. Bye everyone! See you on January 1st. January 1st for my next upload. It's January 1st because you know what I said at the start? That's why. Anyways, bye!